Hello, my name is Bryan and I come from Singapore. I wanted to start off by telling you how beautiful your country is. I first visited Taiwan more than 20 years ago as part of my military service, getting lost, literally, in the forest of Hengchun. Taiwan and Singapore, we have many similarities. We were the four Asian tigers, together with South Korea, Hong Kong, Taiwan and Singapore in the 1960s. Today, you have become a manufacturing powerhouse with global names like TSMC. Whereas Singapore have walked a slightly different path. Today, more focused on oil and gas as well as the finance and wealth management industry. And that is where I am. Today, I am a banker in one of the largest Swiss banks in the world, and I run a book of more than $1 billion. Together with that, I am also an adjunct lecturer at a local university, Nanyang Technological University, where I've been teaching wealth management for the last 13 years. There is a Chinese saying, 前人种树后人粮, if I've got that correctly. And that is an ethos that some of my clients have shared with me, which I carry across, which is why I've enjoyed teaching so much. And when the opportunity came to teach at your college, I jumped at the opportunity. So what is this course about? Now, I take two perspectives when I teach and design this course. The first, what can I bring from my own investing journey and career to you? And secondly, what would I have wanted to know as a college student, be it undergrad or postgraduate? With that in mind, everything that you learned is what I have done in my career, which I wanted to teach and share a real slice with you. We start off by thinking and measuring the individual. How do we translate goals into financial goals together with a very clear financial intent? Why is that important? If we put numbers to a goal, then we can measure, we can track, and more importantly, we can execute. The second part of this is if we can measure, then we can build a portfolio that answers to you. So this concept is then known as strategic asset allocation, which is the core concept in wealth management today. You will learn how these portfolios are being constructed. To that, we then move on and we discuss about the markets. I will share with you frameworks, real-world, real-time reading that you can have access to that will help you shape your thinking about markets and then think about the different tilts in your strategic asset allocation. And we don't stop there, because we also want to equip you with the knowledge to choose the right tools to build this portfolio. So the last part of this course, you will look at funds, direct equities and bonds, as well as structured products. This whole course is then stitched together in a project whereby you will apply everything that I have taught you into a project that is based on a real individual. I can think of three benefits of taking this course. Number one, from a personal standpoint, the knowledge is immediately applicable to your personal lives. Number two, from a career perspective, wealth management is certainly a market that every bank is looking into today. So whether you are a person specializing in this slice or doing strategy, certainly this information and knowledge will be useful for you. And lastly, you will gain real-world perspectives that will benefit you far beyond the classroom. What is the feedback so far from all my students over all these years? Happy to share, it has been extremely positive. Most of them say it's one of the most useful courses they've ever taught. The downside, they always say, Bryan, you're not so structured in the way you teach. But hey, welcome to the real world. With that, I hope you're as excited as me, and I look forward to seeing you in class. Thank you.